Oh, hi there. Welcome to our YouTube channel. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out for our pre-release this past weekend. Honestly, Dale and I were incredibly overwhelmed. There was over 180 of you that came out. We've never seen a turnout like that. There was over 80 people who came out for the Saturday event. So we figured we needed to have a better way to communicate with you guys, keep you abreast with all things magic, and we started this YouTube channel. We're going to start off with a box opening of Ravnica Allegiance. If this is the kind of thing you want to see, or you have suggestions for other comments, other content, stuff like that you want to see, put a comment in the bottom, subscribe, and let YouTube know that you're serious by hitting that bell button. Let's get started.
Yeah.
Ready? I hear crackling.
I'm just getting started a little bit.
I mean, might as well.
That's all.
Just get going. All right, so what were some of the mechanics you guys found the best for pre-release?
I really liked Afterlife a lot. Speaking of pre-release, I lost to that TV amplifier. It's a great card. Really able to dish out a lot of damage with that one.
Nice, yeah, that'll kill you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Afterlife is also one of my favorite mechanics. I went Azorius, but in the end, Orza got me.
Oh, Domri, there you go.
Oh,
Very
hey.
nice start.
Awesome.
By the way, I open packs really fast usually, so I'm just going to chunk all mine in the middle. I really,
Just going nuts.
I should probably quit throwing them in there upside down in the frame.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
It's all right. Most people watch things on their phone, right? So they can just like turn their phone around as
But
going
then,
through.
but then the phone just corrects it.
Ah, dang it.
Stomping ground.
Oh,
Something
so
around
this is
there,
actually one of my favorite reprints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I don't actually think it will be played in Modern to say that, but I want it to be because it's originally from Invasions, and I'm like, yes! But I think there are too many 2 and 1 drop counter spells for it to be good enough for Modern.
Oh yeah.
But the light game makes me be like, maybe it could at least be in like a janky Modern deck, which
Yeah.
I'm all about.
That's true. I'm just gonna throw this in, even though it's a common, because people like mill. So there's your mill shout out. I personally don't like mill decks, but a lot of people are really hyped to create mill decks between all the standard sets out there. So there you go. There's a shout out.
Which events did you guys play in? Did you play in the Midnight?
I played in the two-headed giant on Saturday.
Sarah.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah
It's
goes
a
go.
beauty.
So part of me feels like she might be too clunky to be super great.
Yeah, 4/3 flyer for 4 isn't bad, but hard to get that mana if you're going 3 color.
Right.
And also you have to keep open mana for her to be even
Yeah.
better.
Right, and I know a lot of people are talking about trying to do like Mardu, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she would be tough to get that going with.
I really like the pay black give her death touch. I
Ooh.
think that's a really good
Hey.
addition.
Nice.
Is
love
that
this.
Teresa?
There you go.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
actually,
it's second
this is the same thing that they're doing for the Friday Night Magic promos coming up. It's just got a cooler border at the bottom. It's like green and blue mixed, but this card looks sweet.
All right, yours are a lot prettier, but I've gotten a whole lot of foil commons. Ooh.
And for
yeah,
anyone-
foil comment, and
For anyone who wishes that we would slow down and show you the cards, I'll do a shot at the end. I'll pan over all of them for you so you can kind of see like everything we open.
Yeah, we're opening a lot of packs, so pretty much almost every single common will be open. It's just so many packs. Yeah.
Yeah, this would be like an 8-hour stream if we went through everything.
All right, so you did two-headed giant, right?
Yeah, I did two-headed giant. I ran Azorius. I still stand by my guns that I think Azorius isn't bad, but unfortunately my partner did not get too many bombs for Orzhov. So it was kind of like one of us had really good cards, the other didn't. But we just pulled up the Devil, which I love the Devil. I think it is going to be heavily played in Standard. Really, really good removal. So you just really can't go wrong with the Devil.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of foils of that being pulled during pre-release.
Oh,
yeah?
It's real, yeah, it's so pretty foiled.
hopefully we get one. That's awesome.
Got Captive Audience. I think that's really cool. It's one of the enchantments where you enchant the opponent and make them do some nasty stuff to themselves.
It's really good with that mana cost.
Yeah, the mana cost. Yeah, it's
Like, ouch.
pretty up there.
And red and black aren't known for ramping.
No,
Very
no.
true.
Red and black, I think, we'll probably see a lot of play in competitive standard, but more of the burn style. You kind of already see that somewhat in standard with sword point diplomacy and risk factor, but with all the Rakdos editions, there are a lot more options.
Oh, this card's good.
more
Prime
bedazzled.
Speaker Vanna
Oh,
card.
hey, yeah.
Oh
15
yeah, that's
bucks
actually
right now.
a really, really good card. It's currently worth like $15. Yeah.
Definitely beats that crappy one.
Ah, this is my
I want her to be good, but
release
she's not,
promo.
to be honest.
Yeah.
I do like this one a lot, though.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know that it's good, but, you know, I like stealing things.
That's true. Hard to cast, but amazing late game.
New Kaya.
New Kaya.
Hey.
Nice.
Cool.
I actually really like the new Kaya a lot. I do because I didn't know what to think of it, think of her at first, but I don't know. A part of me just really likes the ability to get rid of
I'm
graveyard.
having fun. Leave me alone. I like throwing my cards. I'm filling up the frame for us.
You are,
It's
you are.
fine.
It's beautiful. I love
Just
it.
reminding everybody, this camera's super, super wide because I have no lens on it.
Hey, Spawn of Mayhem.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
15 bucks.
That's another good one.
That's another really good one.
And Orzhov Locket.
Okay, so flavor-wise, though, I'm not in love with her as a planeswalker because she came from what, Conspiracy?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, why? What is she doing in Ravnica?
What,
Yeah.
what plane was Conspiracy set on?
Oh, good point. I don't know.
Or was it set on a plane? I don't even know the story.
I don't know.
It was probably literally straight out of Ravnica.
I'm sure there's many people like over there at home yelling, being like,
Since
duh.
this is like the
Then, yeah.
Rocket.
This is the ideal Orzhov pack, isn't that?
Oh, hey!
Ooh, nice. What we
So
didn't know was,
pre-release, you'd be like, yes.
what we didn't know was that Ravnica was the set of like 12 other sets that didn't have Ravnica in the name,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
and that's where
That's
we're always
true.
at.
the near agents kept it under wraps.
Yeah, that's what happened. I actually think that it'd be nice if they switched gears for a little while and stopped naming every set after the plane and started naming and just like picked one plane and stuck with it for a while.
Yeah. Ooh. Foil gear engine. I don't know how to pronounce the first one. I'm gonna call it gear. Gyre.
Well, I'm definitely someone to be able to judge you for not being able to pronounce magic
totally.
card names.
Absolutely.
Another Spawn of Mayhem.
It's a pretty revival and revenge.
Yay, stomping grounds. I feel like Shocklands are almost a gimme of like, yeah, duh, those are some of the best cards in the
Oh,
set.
yeah.
But
I
also, though,
love them.
these are my two favorite cards in the set up there.
Ooh.
Hellkites I've always loved.
Oh, I
It's
love
about
Hellkites.
And this one, hands down, is the card that makes me want to play Azorius.
Oh yeah.
Priest.
Flash?
Really good.
Yes.
Flash, they swing out, they think that you're gonna have to make some bad blocks or they'll just kill you. Flash it down, you're gonna live with one, and then on the backswing you just end the game.
Yeah,
It's really, really good.
not bad.
Pretty ruthless against.
We got
Rakdos.
our
Oh,
Repudiate, Replicate. I really like that card, specifically for the Replicate. 3 mana, create a token copy of something. That's
Right.
really good with ETB effects. Syndicate is one of those colors, or color combinations that just kind of really took me by surprise. I didn't think it was gonna offer much when the spoilers first started coming out, but
Speaking of Cynic, nice. Nicely timed breeding pool.
but it's really strong, especially in Steel. It was super strong.
What do you think's gonna win, Indy?
Or something. I have no idea, honestly.
It's
There's
this
so
weekend.
many.
Like,
Yeah?
like they do it right after the event, so people don't even have a chance to get their cards yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Might as well just speculate. It could be anything, right?
What do I think's gonna win?
I mean, this is pretty good. Get a bunch of stuff for instance.
If I had to make a
speed.
guess, probably Rakdos Burn.
Practice,
Shoot
bro.
it.
I think Rakdos Burn might win.
Okay.
If not, it'll definitely
Oh,
it'll
this
be
is-
like
So-
top 3.
Oh yeah, I got her during my pre-release.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
I did it.
I
So
really
my
think that might be
opinion
one of the best.
Is
Oh,
that
probably
usually
this whole
the
set.
kind of thing that will win is something that's very generic and straightforward, like a red-green beatdown deck or red-green burn or something.
Yeah.
So Rakdos Burn probably does have a good shot at winning that.
Yeah.
Because it's the sort of deck you don't have to tune and develop as much as like
Yeah.
a control deck.
It's also one of those decks that it's very weird because it doesn't have to worry too much about what your
Yeah,
opponent's
foil.
doing. You have your objective. You just burn them down
It's
and
a
win
spicy
that
pack.
way.
What? Oh,
Another pretty
got it.
nice.
Yeah, both of those were in that pack. I should clean up my table. I get such a wide shot there. Ooh. I also did the classy thing of throwing my cards in the trash.
I was
instead of
literally
the,
about to say that. Like, I'm glad I haven't.
This has some pretty sick
Another
art on it.
Kaya.
Oh, I do actually really like that. And
Yeah.
Ravnica has really iconic art.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Oh, anyone notice that the symbol for this upside down is basically the symbol for the last set?
Yes, that's the
Yep.
first thing I noticed. I was like, very, very
Hey,
creative.
this is a foil stomping ground.
Oh, very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Can we wear some over there? Wow, that's beautiful.
Pride speaking.
Hey! Come over. Oh, Rakdos of Showstopper. Is that the first one, or has anybody else?
Uh-uh.
I have no
All right.
idea.
Though honestly,
I have not.
do you think it will be played in standard?
Rakdos the Showstopper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
It's super good, but super expensive.
It's
Well, there's some blood
expensive.
crypt
I don't think it'll
Ha.
be. I don't think you'll see play early on, like the first like week or so. But give people some time, and I'm pretty sure
Figure out a way to do it.
they'll figure out a way to do it.
I mean, so I play Kalia, and that means, you know, I love a good demon. But even that one, I feel like is going to be more in like the commander flip coin kind of deck. that are
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
It'll definitely be in your for fun kind of decks, but it's still not a horrible. I mean, it reminds me a lot of Doom Whisperer from the previous set,
Sure, that's true.
with being just a 6/6 flying demon, just one converted mana cost more.
Right. Alright, so Tide Taker is one of my favorites because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it gives us the option of aristocrats, and which is one of my all-time favorite builds in anything. Sure, it's not phenomenal in modern, but
Why do you
Yeah.
like it?
as I talked about it, I just love the idea of using anything you've got as a resource, right? The only life that matters is your last life.
Yes.
So using your life
True.
as a resource to do damage or to draw cards or do other functions. So I like the idea of using your own creatures as like a resource, not just like to beat things down, but
Yeah.
to be able to manipulate the game in different mechanical ways.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a very good way. So when I teach people that are trying to get into competitive Magic, I usually try to tell them that don't worry too much about like losing 3 life to cast a spell, because life is also a resource that a lot of newer players tend to not understand that concept that well.
Sure. You want to
So,
forward?
what was everybody's least favorite thing about this set?
Least favorite?
Yeah, like least favorite card, least favorite mechanic.
That's a good question.
Well, I think my least favorite thing is that there's very little graveyard interaction as opposed to the last set, which is kind of overwhelmed by it. Everything seems to be more about what your creatures can do now in the moment, like adapt and riot, whether they go haste or put counters on things, then get things back in the graveyard, which is different. I don't know how I feel about it. But I found myself during the pre-release, I kept looking at my graveyard, being like, is there anything that I can play? No? Okay.
Right, like we were saying.
So anything that would interact with the graveyard, you
Yeah,
think would make it a little better.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing another resource. Oh, puppy dog.
We got pack 2. We got a Stomping Ground in this pack and this one, which is just going to see so much play, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that card is actually projected to be ran in a lot of decks.
Nice.
My least favorite thing was the not the Orzhov, the Azorius mechanic. I think it's just a little counterintuitive for what the colors typically want to do.
Which one?
Blue-white Azorius. The one where I can't pronounce it. It's like addendum or something like that.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Addendum.
Yeah, addendum. But basically, you know, casting things on your main phase and you get a nice bonus. Just seems a little counterintuitive because most of the time when you're playing blue-white or any color combination with blue-white like Esper or something like that, typically you want to be reacting to what your opponent does, not necessarily doing things on your own main phase.
Yeah, it makes me feel conflicted about playing cards at instant speed. I'm like, do I want to play it at instant speed or gain 2 life? I don't know.
Although you always want options in Magic. When you don't have options, you're in trouble. It's like top decking.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen a lot of Godless Shrines so far.
Oh, good.
Yeah, definitely not any problem with that.
Yeah, I also thought it was really funny with this card, the Awaken, the Erstwhile, because it's a Golgari card that's not from the last set.
So Absorb got reprinted this set, and the old promo of it has been going up in money.
Oh yeah.
I would not recommend buying it. I don't think that it's a good buy. But, it may have actually went back down, or it may not have went up as high as it was going to go. But it looked like it was getting a little silly.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty though.
I am happy that Standard is moving in a direction that you can easily make your tricolor, 4-color,
Oh, yeah.
even 5-color decks if you do it correctly.
Yeah.
Whereas before the Ravnica sets, it was really kind of difficult to pull that off.
Yeah, mana bases were pretty janky before the
true.
shocklands.
Oh, I didn't even see this one.
Tight.
I'm glad that they're not doing fetches with
Oh,
this
that's
one,
beautiful.
Oh yeah,
because I think that makes it a little too good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes your mana base almost flawless, where it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna get the colors you need.
Yeah, that's where you end up with like 5-color good stuff decks.
Yeah.
another one.
Blood Crypt.
Oh yeah. This is one of the best cards, I think. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to cast,
Kai's
but
Wrath.
yeah.
Kai's
oh,
Wrath, I
yeah.
think that's an amazing
Wrath?
card that
Yeah.
you're gonna see a lot of play
Yeah.
of in Esper Control.
Gets around your hexproof stuff, things like that.
There's even
Not bad.
talks of well, there's Esper Control, but there's even like Esper tokens that people are thinking of doing and throwing Kai's Wrath in there just to.
Yeah.
If they all of a sudden throw out a big meaty creature you can't deal with, just float the
Yeah.
field, you have tokens to gain life from all of them.
Yeah. Could be wrong about this. I heard that it's the only true board wipe in Standard right now.
That's true.
It is.
It's got cleansing Nova, but that's not.
And
What about
Settle the Wreckage is only
Settle the Wreckage?
attacking. It's
Sure.
only
Yeah.
attacking creatures, though. That's the downside.
And Settle the Wreckage is really
That's
going to be turned
when
off
you need to
by.
kill them the most,
What's
ain't
that
it?
green red?
Right before they hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
I think
talking
it's good
about the
enough
mill.
that it could be played. It just depends if there's a really good like white-black control deck that can take advantage of it.
I also think this card is going to be seen a lot of play in those in your janky decks with the Mirror March, where it's another one of those flip coins. You can get a whole bunch of copies of your creatures. Probably won't see like top 8 finishes in your Star Cities or your Grand Prix, but still be a fun deck to play.
We've got Teysa again back.
Oh, I love her. She was the star of my pre-release. Super good.
She's pretty beautiful. What do you guys think about her compared to the other Teysas?
I'm not aware of the other ones, so I cannot give you
I spaced out. Did you just ask how does she compare to the other Disney princesses? What did you say?
I did now.
That's
How does she compare? Does she beat Maleficent? Or...
Nobody beats Maleficent. She can turn herself into a damn dragon.
This is true. Okay, fair enough.
I actually did overhear a legitimate debate on who would be the best Disney princess if they got in a big fight. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I think the consensus was between Maleficent and the Frozen. I should know his name. Josh will never forgive me for not remembering.
Oh, don't worry. He won't watch this far into the video. Anyone that's
He's
still
turned off by
watching,
now.
anyone that's still watching, you're a true fan.
We got Mortify. Excellent, beautiful reprint.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
art.
This is the part where you remind people to leave a comment and hit that bell.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
did forget that in my intro.
No, we're gonna redo that anyway. It'll be cool. There'll be an awesome intro. Y'all have already seen it at this point. So we're talking about future things in the
Right.
past tense
So
that
they're
are
already
really in the
not being
present.
my initial one.
Ooh, here's a Teysa Karlov. I don't know
Oh,
if
nice.
anybody cares.
Has anyone talked about that card yet? It's hard to say.
I don't know.
I do think that with this card, Judith, Jun aggro may actually see some play in the
Yeah.
future, especially with all the riot mechanics of giving
Oh,
everything
yeah.
haste.
So good.
Oh, that foil guild gate right there.
Oh,
Alright,
nice.
so you are notorious for building multiple standard decks.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. I know you feel it. So
Yeah.
what do you have your eye on now?
Well, I've been trying to speculate what's going to be good, and obviously my advice to anyone, actually no, I have more packs here.
Oh, I have a ton.
My
If anybody needs some.
So my advice is to always be observant when the set first comes out, because it's easy to kind of tunnel vision down on one thing and say, yes, this is going to be amazing, and then it turns out to not. But what I think will be really good is Jun aggro, I think, has a lot of potential. Jun mid-range also has potential.
So is that what you're tunnel visioning on?
Well, I love aggro. I'm a huge aggro player. I still play mono red till this day, even though it's not the best. I think Jun aggro will be good. I kind of am tunnel visioning a little bit on it, but I also think a lot of your control decks like Esper, Jeskai control is still going to be really good.
Oh
Yeah, I think those are probably the additions, but I still think your dominant Golgari mid range.
Are you noticing?
Oh, I did every time.
It took you 3 before you looked at me.
I saw it before and I was like, surely that's an accident. The second time I was like, I see what's happening. And I was like, let's see.
I was stealing your thunder.
Every time.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Oh, you have it prepared.
I had like a whole bunch. I was just ready to go.
That's why you don't place it down. You have to throw it so that way he has to counter throw it.
I have to chase it.
Yeah.
Get it?
It's a chase rare.
Oh!
And now everyone's gone.
Well, I was going to say, we haven't lost viewers yet, and this was the moment.
I just got another taste of. How many do you think we've pulled?
3, 4. I don't know.
We should hold a pack race and see
No,
who
you're
can
gonna
open
win.
pack. Not
I
with
know
me.
why you're
I'm
I
not-
was going to say,
No.
see how far you
Wait a
can
minute,
get ahead of us.
This is not a stab to see like how I can just flex on everybody. No.
I see what's happening.
I mean, I want to find someone who's faster than me, and then we just like get them to do this for us.
Right. So we have like a pack off and be like,
Yeah.
can you beat the badger?
Really, it's just a contest to see can you like save me some time. Oh, this guy. So this guy has adapt, and it's ridiculous, but it's similar to the old guild mage thing that does the same thing.
He's
Yeah.
a little bit like the Delver.
What's that one called? There's another one that's like almost similar to that.
The one with X in its mana cost.
No, this is
it's
an old
from
card.
an old card. It's
Oh,
from the old,
It's like a green and blue. It doesn't have flying, and you have to pay 2 to give it flying, and +2/+2 until end of turn. Where that one is, you
right,
get
it's
the
a little bit
+1.
different. But I think we'll see play in other formats too because of that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I have friends that were debating whether that one was better than the other one.
I think Pestilent
Yeah.
Spirit will also
I don't know.
see a lot of play, and the Rakdos
Do you hear
Fern.
someone was telling me
Oh,
it's
it's
get
so
beyond
good.
even modern. I was like, maybe.
Flipgrid. Foil Rick's Naughty Reveler. Sounds
Ooh.
interesting. Yeah.
We'll just cover that
Move on past
with a
that.
Howling Domri.
Ooh.
There's probably a really bad glare out there. Let's put him over here. Now you can see him covering it up.
Now you know
How could
he's
he?
doing his work. Again, my favorite there.
Ooh.
All right. Uncommon, but look at that art. Look at that.
Oh, I love it. Shark to grab. Oh wait, that's a
Giant
shark
frog.
to grab?
It's a frog
It's a
lizard
frog
running down the
lizard.
street, and all these people being like,
Yeah, I think of all of the guilds. Simic is the most amusing for me, ironically, because it's supposed to be Rakdos, isn't it? They're the carnival.
right, entertain me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simic kind of steals the show with all their crazy
Yeah.
zoology.
Experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah. For pre-release, I had a bunch of different those little creatures that grow in water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the reference.
Yeah.
I was just
You didn't
wondering.
get this, you
I was
thought I
like,
just was
why
like
is there an
nuts?
alligator in a jar? Like, all right, fine.
All right.
You're like, oh,
Why not?
Charlotte's being Charlotte
So
again.
we actually had the idea that for like a little thing to do, we might get everybody to like make their own Simic creature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we couldn't figure out how to execute it well. We were gonna either cut cards up and you could just like take appendages off of things and
Right.
graft them together.
Nice.
I mean, really, what needs to happen is do like a magnetic game, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Oh, pretty cool.
We have grand schemes of like breaking it up for the different guilds. So Zorius would being the lawmakers would come up with the text.
That makes sense.
Simic would come up with the creature.
Yeah.
After pin the tail on
Oh,
miss it from
for
last
whoever
set,
likes
I'm
the
down for
Kaya's
anything.
Wrath, there's a
That's
foil.
right. Pin the tail and then miss
That's
it.
probably worth some
I mean, it'll be hard to beat that, but
Yeah.
also,
Oh, foil variety circle.
Oh, hey, Biogenic Ooze. Have we pulled one yet?
I hate that card.
I have not.
You hate it?
Oh.
Explain.
By hate
Because
you
I
mean
lost to it in
Oh.
pre-release.
You hate it because it's too good?
Yeah, I hit it because it's too good. I was going round 1 in pre-release, and my opponent pulled that, and I was like, well, I really don't have anything to answer it.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of get out of control, and that's the end of me.
So Kevin's just feeling a little salty there.
Oh.
Yeah, a little salty.
Also, I've noticed you've somehow kept your area too clean.
Yeah, I just kind of throw it over there towards Dale.
I'm out of packs.
More.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you probably have more than me. do.
I need a lot more than
People
that.
see this.
Yeah, just bring them all over. I don't care.
To be honest. All right, so
Yeah.
all of us are fired.
Oh, he won. Got it bones.
I just started with a lower amount in my box.
It's for making us feel better. No one believes that.
No, I don't want to be the best at it because it's a job, and that means I have to do it. So maybe I don't want to do it.
There are 3 openings at GamerTop now.
I did the math on it one time a few years back, and just since I had gotten into the shop, I'd opened about 13 or 14,000 packs,
Wow.
and that was years ago.
Do you have like new muscles that have developed in your thumbs?
Yeah, apparently, like I could just, climb walls with these
Right.
thumbs now. Apparently,
So don't challenge you to a thumb war.
no, I'll break your hand. You want to try it?
Sorry, I have the nails.
I won,
I'll just
by the
dig
way.
them into your flesh. Did he though?
I did. You didn't
Off
see it. It was
camera.
off
Nobody
camera.
saw it.
That's okay. It'll be a rematch.
Thumbs of steel. Another
It's not on the
piece.
camera. It's not provable.
Oh.
I will slow that footage down, enhance, all that stuff.
Frame by frame.
Zoom in.
Yeah, I'll zoom in and make the resolution higher than it already is.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, right here you can see where Charlotte lost it.
Oh.
Oh,
I know
hey,
that
that's the first
Domri-
one of those I've opened.
I know this Domri token doesn't matter. I just keep throwing it out every time I see one.
So, like, yeah, Domri token.
Or Dahmer.
Oh, here's amplifier foil.
Look, it's
Oh,
important
nice.
when
Normal
people are
amplifier.
looking for their their Domri token, they know they can come here.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Okay, so if you've made it this far into the video and you're super bored, put comments down about different videos we can do, other interesting activities. Come out for some more Flip It or Rip It. We had some great games of Flip It or Rip It at pre-release.
Poor Thea.
Don't do that.
She's a terrible card.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, my favorite were the 2 assassin trophies that I got right in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just for the record, this thing's eyes are ridiculous.
What?
I
Do
don't
they
know
follow you?
If you can see it. Yeah,
Who?
they're ridiculous.
Oh. Oh my god. Got you see into your soul.
Oh, more packs. That's good
Yeah.
because I ran out.
Maybe so. I was like, you know what Dale wants? More packs.
Do you think Priest of the Forgotten Gods, or Priest of Forgotten Gods, is going to be in Standard?
Yes. I think someone will probably find a way. I mean, usually
Where
your-
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, there's a way. Typically your low mana cost stuff typically finds some sort of use,
Yeah.
Some home.
some kind of home. It's the higher mana cost stuff that's a little harder to make it work.
It seems very easily feasible in EDH, because each player has to lose 2 life and discard it, or sacrifice creature. So you really get bang for your buck.
Get to the point.
Ah. Oh. Oh wow. That
What
is
you got?
extremely hard to play, but very good.
What is it?
8-drop.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Drop.
Yeah.
Never mind.
If it costs 8 mana, it doesn't exist in Magic.
Oh, pretty much.
in some little kid's binder. No offense, little kid.
My friend would be mad at me because he loves giant spells and creatures. But
Oh yeah.
I'm sticking to my guns. If it costs more than 3, I don't want to use it.
Oh, is this the freaky eye one?
No, that's this crazy cat thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know though. Just this.
Oh god. Oh my god. That is the gaze that saw hell.
It is, and will
Oil
follow
Civic
you.
Ascendancy.
Jeez.
Don't worry about that one.
Oh, what did you do?
Don't worry about that one either.
What? You're just throwing tokens at me.
Perfectly good as a skill gate. Excuse you.
Get off the camera.
Sphinx. That Sphinx is super good. Yeah. Yep, that's the one I thought it was. I think I lost to that. Finished me off.
All right, Jay, we've picked Kevin's brain on his particular, class favorites. What are your what clan or guild is near and dear to your heart?
Okay, well, I like big stuff and I like flyers. So for me, I know.
I think I might know where you're going.
It's probably Azorius with this set.
Oh, okay.
But
I was gonna go Simic. I was like, you
It's
got
a shame
your.
that
that's
it's a shame that
true.
Azorius might be better at that. I don't know.
Foil Sphinx.
Hello. It's true.
Pretty. Yeah, I love Hydras. So Simic does seem like the
See, that's
right
what I thought you were gonna go
option.
with this
Yeah.
copy. So I was like, all right, we got a tinny here.
Oh yeah, I am a total tinny. Oh, Spawn Mayhem. That's my third one. Is that normal? Is it... That's a lot.
I haven't had any, so you just took mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, anything that is a flying Hydra, I own it.
You're like, I'm in.
Yeah.
All in.
Evasive stuff, trample stuff.
That reminds me, I need to find out if I got an alt-4th singer vampire for Austin. He was here this weekend, and apparently that's his favorite card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty old. It's oh, hey. God, I love that card. Okay,
Okay,
I think I need
so
these.
we've been to Ravnica how many times?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
We know Dale's opinion, too many.
Maybe like,
Why do you guys think that is? Why is Ravnica popular?
They ran out of ideas.
No, it's because people like their guild.
Yeah.
That's all. They like their guild.
They like color combinations.
My opinion is I think it's like a sports team, you get to root for your guild. Everybody, I'm going to make a sports analogy and you'll learn very quickly I don't know anything about sports.
Oh yeah.
But, like football.
I know.
Kevin's like, oh, we've had conversations
We've
before.
had some conversations.
But, football, everyone's playing football, but you have your particular team you like. So everyone's playing Magic, but you have your particular guild you really like.
Yeah.
Are you done with your packs?
Yep. Had
What?
no help at all.
Give her some.
There you
Good.
go.
Oh, wow.
Keep them coming, yes.
That's actually
One at
good.
a time, just slowly feeding me.
We're right around like 30-minute mark anyway, so that's pretty good on time if we're close to being done.
Yep, I think we are. Which is
It's
awesome.
actually pretty interesting for me because I got into Magic in Rivals of Ixalan, so I'm a very newcomer to Magic, and like as these new sets come out and they're referencing old sets, I get to hear like all of the like the complaints and the excitement, and I'm like, oh well, why is this a complaint? Why is
true.
this an excitement? Because to me, like Ravnica is like completely new, and it's like
yeah.
I mean, Magic is nostalgia for nostalgia,
There's
right?
more of those.
yeah, it really is. Yeah.
You always get the new sets. People always are like, "Oh, well, back in the day when I did
Went into
this."
the
yeah, back in the
What?
day.
The Magic story.
Oh no,
Yeah, pretty much.
that was gonna be all nasty.
What do other people think? Tell us
Yeah.
which Ravnica they think is their favorite.
Is this
Yeah.
the
I've
first
heard Dale say he
foil
thinks
mythic?
the original Ravnica was
It
only
can't
so
be.
popular. 'cause
Can't
they got
be.
rid of
It's impossible.
Wow.
I would bet so much on it.
I've heard that there's
about
I don't
this?
know. Maybe
First
actually,
foil
you know what?
mythic?
It might be the first foil mythic.
I've heard
No,
that it's
wasn't
one-
that the worm?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I heard that it's one in
digging.
144.
No, the
packs.
worm was in a pack with a foil.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I think the odds of getting a masterpiece or a Kaladesh masterpiece, whatever. It's the same odds as getting a foil mythic. It's like 101 in 144 packs.
What I will say is I
Well,
was
is this a
disappointed
good
not
one?
to be able to rip it.
It's sort of good. It's $10 non-foil.
Oh,
Tried.
well, sweet.
Yeah, I am
That's
not a big fan
fantastic.
of
Let's
flip
put
it
it over here where it's probably not
I
anywhere.
hate flip it or rip it.
You don't like flip it or rip it?
I hate flip it or rip it.
Why?
In
Are you,
fact,
are you one of the people with your police badge on for stopping the crime of tearing up magic cards?
Sacred
not
sword
necessarily
with the cardboard.
police badge, but an innocent bystander that just tries.
Because you know what I think? I think that's like the fun police.
Oh yeah.
It's fun to rip up cards.
We're the Rakdos
I
Guild
remember
here.
the time
Yeah.
when you were showing me, Dale, the
Have you ripped them
like
up?
cards and
It's
and
very
everything, and you
satisfying.
took them out and you ripped it in half, and it was just a mountain, but it still killed me a little on the inside.
Did it?
Yeah, I just really don't like the idea of ripping magic cards.
Yeah, I mean, I go through all my bulk and I'll see like even the crappiest of cards.
For sure.
And I'm like, it's no, some kid wants this,
Yeah.
somebody wants it.
Yeah. I still think to this day when we like hang up
Terrible.
the flip it. Oh my god! Why
My
would you
soul.
do this?
It leaves my body.
I still feel like you hang up the ripped cards. Like
Yeah.
I know you do it just because you know the fun sport of it, but
It's like
you do it to tease me too. I know you do. You can't
No, I
convince me
wouldn't.
otherwise.
It's like leaving
Also, this guy, by the way.
Yeah, I lost to him too.
That's my whole.
I'm on the other side of the fence with him. I don't think he's that good.
Really?
Aw.
Nah.
Tell me why.
He costs a lot of mana.
Well, true.
I
But it's
kinda-
also standard.
I agree with Dale because mostly people are always going to tap out to get him out.
You.
Well, I mean, it's true. People are going to tap out to get him like the biggest they can, and then it's just an easy syncopate
Yeah.
for one.
Counter. Yeah.
I mean, I'm speaking from absolutely no idea what's going on in standard, so, you know.
I mean, just the
might be
basic
good.
idea of like you can just counter it.
Yeah.
Because people tap out for it.
That's true. Gotta have really.
It's the
good-
same thing with
And then bam, there's
Celestia.
absorb.
Yeah. Celestia's March of the
Oh,
Multitude
this is,
suffers from the same thing.
This is what I was talking about. This is such a weird card, and I'm really curious to
Which
see
one?
how it affects standard emergency powers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's so strange. Isn't it sort of like Wheel of Fortune, where you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to say there might have been some talk about, I haven't read the card, but I think there's some talk about how it might be good in like vintage or something.
The devil.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else's trash can overflowing?
I just keep pushing it down from time to time.
This is Dale just quietly being like, yeah, I've opened up like 40 more packs than everybody else.
I'm done.
I want to have to drink my protein shake so my thumbs get bigger after this.
Oh, nice.
4 packs, 4
I'm
packs.
done.
maybe.
Four
Oh,
packs.
great.
I'm almost done.
Okay, all right, all
More
right.
packs.
She's doling out the last couple. Perfect.
And by the way, this is how we open cards every time. We just throw them in a big pile and
Every
stir them with a
time.
stick at the end.
Dobin.
Throwing a little gravel, just like,
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
Yep.
no. Sand.
It makes them
Yeah.
cheaper, and people like cheap cards.
they do.
That's true.
I mean, the number of times I get asked if I have a, Force of Will that's been sat on, or do
Yeah.
There's that demon. That's a good one for me to end my packs on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
How many we
going
got
to
left?
Talia.
Let's see.
All right, so I got one.
So I got one. Then we got like a
Jake's
couple
been hoarding
extras
them.
here. We'll just
Yeah.
open the extra ones real quick.
Get
Oh no,
those.
everybody's got
Your last one?
everybody's got 2 that way.
Okay.
There you go. Everybody's got 2.
Good.
Okay.
I got a bedevil.
Nice. Simic Ascendancy.
If I can open my pack.
I got a foil,
I did
Wow,
too.
and it's like the best foil too.
Oh.
and I got that Planeswalker that I don't love.
I got that.
Yeah, she's.
My problem is her ultimate's not great. I feel like a Planeswalker ultimate should be winning the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems so
Food pack.
niche.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it can if you play it right. Talon Gravestone.
Touché.
All right. So this is a good point to end on. I think we probably
Yeah.
still have to open some more, but that's enough for this.
Yeah.
If you have enjoyed this in any way, you are a trooper. Thank you for watching to the end. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see this video in your feed, and hit the bell if you want to let YouTube know you're serious and you want to see notifications. And if you have any ideas, we would love to hear from you. And if you've got any cool content you'd like to maybe help us make, let us know. All right. This is Gamers Haunt signing off.